About a week ago, fire managers decided to have a contingent of IA resources available for the Okanagan-Wenatchee National Forest. They've been staged at Fish Lake. There's been a number of different helicopters. There's crews in trucks that are ready and waiting to support those potential new starts, as well as we do have fire lookouts situated in the ice lakes, and they've been keeping an eye on the surrounding area to see if there's any new smokes. So we have a contingent of air resources, heavy equipment operators, and ground crew personnel. These hand crews are going and working along the Chiwawa River Road, chipping and masticating. The heavy equipment folks are tending water and masticating with heavy equipment. And then the additional air resources are providing gear to crews that are actually camped out near the fire's perimeter, as well as supporting initial attack fire suppression on the district around. Along the western side of the fire here on the Chiwawa, we have a natural feature already that is a secondary line structure. That's where most of the crews are focusing their attention, clearing out this fuel load. So the fire is growing very slowly. There are pockets of isolated heat within the perimeter of the fire that are burning because there's little jackpots of fuel here and there, and the fire will smolder, continue to smolder. And as we've had cooler weather, but that does not put the fire out. It takes a season-ending event to put a fire like this out. So along the southern perimeter, we've had crews spiked out or camped remotely at Myrtle Lake, and these crews for weeks have been creating hand line around that southern perimeter. They have hoses and sprinklers set up there. There's basically, we call it a jack straw of fuels on the ground, and it's basically, imagine a jungle gym trying to crawl through that stuff. So they've been finding hot spots or smokes and using their tools to try to put that out. When the fire started, there was really unstable temperatures and wind, and lots of energy for the fire to grow. It grew into these pockets of fuel that were unburned, and now it's kind of grown into that footprint, and is, because weather has moderated it, it's been cooler, not as strong winds, a little bit of precipitation. It's kind of just puffing and duffing, chunking away. We do have a lot of fire season left, and it is hot, and the fire potentially will keep going until that season-ending event with snow or rain in the fall. Major challenges that we've been facing are access to the fire. It is in a remote wilderness area, as well as the steep and rugged nature of the terrain out there. It is creating risks for the firefighters that we're not willing to put them directly into the line. The Chiwawa River Valley is, I would say, the heart of the Okanagan-Wenatchee National Forest in terms of its recreation. So it's been, I'm sure it's difficult for some locals to understand that these places need to be closed because the risk to firefighters and themselves is too high. And I think people need to have patience until potentially a season-ending event to open these places back up.